She's becoming more distant. The more you care, the less she responds. You clearly want to get closer to her, yet you always feel like you've become a burden. You keep asking yourself, has she changed, or is there something wrong with the relationship itself? Actually, the problem might not be with her, but with how you interact. Relationships don't suddenly grow cold. They cool gradually through repeated arguments, disappointments, and silences. The harder you try to maintain it, the easier it is to fall into the most common yet most hurtful pattern. Judgmental interaction. You begin to criticize her, question her, and compare her to others. Why aren't you responding to messages again? Others can do it. Why can't you? You don't really care about me, do you? You think you're expressing concern, but she only hears negativity, accusations, and misunderstanding. She starts to become silent, to give superficial responses, to avoid engagement. The more you try to explain, the less she wants to hear. The closer you try to get, the more she wants to escape. Because with you, she feels neither relaxed nor secure. She must act good enough to avoid criticism. And such a relationship only makes her increasingly exhausted until she finally chooses to distance herself. You try to change her through reasoning, but it only backfires. Judgment is the fastest way to kill intimacy. What truly allows a relationship to continue is another model. Growth-oriented interaction. Instead of focusing on whether she's doing things right, ask, "Are you okay? Are you tired? Can I be there for you?" In this kind of relationship, she can fail without fearing your blame. She can emotionally break down without fearing your disdain. She can be imperfect without being labeled by you. Because you're not standing against her, but beside her. She knows you don't want to fix her, but to understand, support, and catch her when she falls. True intimacy is when she can let down all her defenses around you and be her most authentic self. Growth-oriented interaction brings understanding, trust, and closeness. Judgmental interaction only brings estrangement, defensiveness, and silence. Many relationships don't run out of love. Rather, love is depleted by repeated emotional conflicts. The more you strive, the more she feels pressured. The more you try to reason, the more she wants to avoid. The more you explain, the more she feels misunderstood. You think you're communicating, but she feels attacked. Then come cold wars, suspicion, disappointment, withdrawal, and the relationship is thus consumed. And the root of all this is often not that someone has changed, but that you're too eager to make her fit your ideal image, forgetting that who she truly is deserves love too. Stop obsessing over changing her, controlling her, correcting her. You're not her teacher, you're her lover. Rather than using pressure to shape her, use understanding to get closer to her. When you're willing to set aside your judgments, stop emotional conflicts, and try to empathize, accept, and support, you'll find she begins to respond to you, come closer to you, and look at you tenderly again. Even if she has started to distance herself, as long as you change your approach, she may still be drawn back to you. Relationships are never about techniques, but about whether two people are willing to leave authentic space for each other. True intimacy isn't about winning her over, but making her want to return to your side and voluntarily take off her armor. Don't rush to give up. Sometimes the turning point in a relationship lies in whether you're willing to change how you love her. If you agree with these views, follow me to explore more relationship insights